I wanted to briefly talk about the only lens that I've ever bought twice. That's the Viltrox 75mm f1.2 for Fujifilm, and this might be my favorite lens for event photography, so hear me out. The reason why I bought this lens in the first place was to shoot some more interesting focal lengths for portraits. Originally I thought I was going to do more outdoor portraits with this lens, but for some reason I didn't quite enjoy the results I was getting with this lens. Maybe because I was not used to shooting it and didn't really know how to properly expose or compose with this lens at first. So I sent it back after a short while. But then a couple of months later I ended up getting a gig to shoot an event in a really dark environment. I needed to cover some keynote speakers, and it would be a dimly lit indoor area. So I was racking my brain trying to find a lens that would be good for shooting in a dark environment. And for whatever reason, I stumbled back upon this little lens, the good low light lens. And I'm glad to say I gave it another chance. So I got this lens back and got it used for a decent price. And yeah, I actually performed really well as an event photography lens, and I was really pleased with the results. Although I initially got it as a portrait lens, it ended up being really useful for indoor shooting. It ended up being a really good telephoto lens for covering indoor events, and I've used it multiple times, saved my neck a bunch of times. I'm going to quickly go over the close-up for it and description, and yeah, check it out and see if it's would be a good addition to your kit, especially if you haven't got any super fast prime lenses, which this is. So yeah, check it out.
Alright, so this is the lens. As you can see, it's quite chunky. The large 1.2 aperture. This is the back of it. As you can see, there is a USB-C port for quick and easy firmware updates, and large aperture ring in the back. The lens is quite hefty at 670 grams in weight. Has this nice Pro badge on the side. Autofocus to manual focus switch, much like the native Fujifilm lenses. Nice clicky aperture ring, which I think most Fujifilm lens enjoyers will appreciate. And the front cap. And hood. It's quite large. Just as a point of comparison, this is a older 35mm Fuji 1.4. As you can see, the difference is quite noticeable. Not a super compact lens by any means.